When did you have your first kid?
Oh, I can't remember. That's a long time.
Well, when was Uncle Marty born?
Oh, a kid.
Yeah,
He
kid.
thought you said
yeah.
kiss.
No. No, you've had plenty of those between the two of you, I'm sure.
Yeah, yes. My name is Barbara.
My name is Whitey,
I'm 83.
and I'm 90.
And how long have you guys been married?
64 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, we know each other 66 years.
Yeah. Speaking of how you guys know each other, how did you two meet?
Well, it was
Go ahead.
on a New Year's Eve
Party.
in 1957.
57, yeah.
And he looked at me and said,
Hold it. I was home on leave from the Navy, and I almost didn't go to this party. And my buddy and we went in the back where the party was, and I was looking around, and my buddy says, "Who are you looking at?" I said, "That girl right there." He said, "What about her?" I said, "I'm going to marry her." Didn't even know her name. And it took me about 15 beers to go and ask her to dance. It was real nice, really nice.
How'd you end up at that party, Nan?
well, I had another date. And then we got into an argument, and I said, I'm not going with you anymore. Was
And how old were you, Nan?
15.
And she told
And
me
I lied.
And she told me she was 18. Told me she was 18, right? And I was, what, 24? So, I was, then she left. We was in the party for quite a while. And she was with her sister. And they decided they're going to leave the party. So I walked her out to the car. And I said, "What's your phone number?" So she yelled it out. I said, I was half, under the weather. And I said, hell, I never remember that. So 2 weeks later on board ship, it popped in my head. That was the end of my Navy career. Instead of doing 20 years in the Navy, I did 20 years of marriage.
And how did you end up in the Navy, Papa?
Well, I was going to a trade school, and I had an argument with a teacher. So he says to me, "Why don't you quit?" I said, "Great idea." So I threw the book at him, and I walked out. And I got home, my mother said, "What are you doing home?" I said, "I quit." And she was very upset about it. "Yeah, well, you're going to get a job, you're going to go in the service." I said, "I'll go in the Navy." So I went down the next day and joined the Navy. I did 8 years in the Navy, and we got married in 59. Yeah, I went in 51, got out in 59.
Where were you living those first few years?
New York.
Yeah.
Yonkers.
Yonkers, New York.
Yeah, Yonkers, New York, yeah.
When did you have your first kid?
We had Marty a year later.
Yeah.
He was born in 1960.
And then Mom came,
Mom came.
and then Donna.
Teenagers,
Typical teenagers.
Mom being truant from school, Uncle Marty getting in fights.
But
Oh, yeah. Marty got locked up a few times.
You got into it with the police chief, from what I understand.
He was one cop in
Rafferty.
Averstraw. He didn't like Marty.
He didn't like Mom either.
no.
He didn't like me either. Cause
I went to bingo one night and came home and I says, "Well, how was the kids?" "They're all in jail."
Hey,
the time Mom
Yeah.
Yes, it
your mother,
was
Donna.
the Halloween night.
Yeah, Halloween
Yeah.
night.
Date
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. I went down there. I went down and I got talking to the captain. I told him off and I told him about the other cop. And then,
They put Marty in a room and they were beating him. Yeah, and then a second time I went with hair rollers and I said, "You're not going to beat my son again." And I went in there. "Oh, you can't go in there." And I says, "Yes, I can." And I did. He was a handful, but he was also very loving. And him and he'd come to me all the time. He loved talking to me. He liked what I said. Not that he did everything I told him to do and he loved to laugh. And he had a lot of friends, good and bad friends, but he was a good guy. He'd give you the shirt off his back, and he never met a stranger. And Donna is that way. You can go into any store, and right away Donna is talking to somebody. Your mother's not like that. Yeah, she takes after me. Normally, I don't speak to. As I got older, I do. I don't care what anybody says, you know. But he was a good guy.
He's
He
in the
liked to
Navy,
work. He went to the Navy,
4 years.
and he did what he had to do. And he married a Jewish girl, and they had 3 children. And
Kim, Corey, and Jordan.
Yeah, he got it. Well,
Yeah.
actually, he got hurt.
but he had, a bad back, and he was all wired up with all stuff.
If I remember, he broke his back originally as a window washer.
Yes.
He had 14 major
Yeah.
operations on his back.
Oh my God.
So he suffered, a long time,
Yeah,
but he was a good father.
very good father.
But then they separated, and then they got divorced, him and his wife. But Marty was all right, though.
Yeah.
I think the worst thing was when Marty died, my son. And, but he died at 43,
On Thanksgiving Day, right?
so that was
We
that for him.
We had to take him off life support, and one good thing came out of it was we donated some of the bones, some of his valves, heart valves.
In his
and so on.
eyes, yes.
And we got a nice letter from the eye bank saying, because of him, 2 young people can see now.
I wanted to meet the children, and they wouldn't allow it. But he was a good guy. He had his faults, but he was a good guy. Wasn't perfect. None of us are. I lost my parents, but I think a parent loses a child, it's very hard. You never forget it.
You don't
Yeah.
bury your children, the children bury you.
And you want to speak about your mama and
Mama and Donna.
Donna. Yeah, I really didn't have that much problem. Donna was, she gotten some, yes.
Oh, yeah. Your mother?
She was very attached to me.
Yeah.
She didn't give me much trouble. She was afraid of me. Because she seen what I did to Marty and your mother.
Oh, like the spoon?
Yeah.
The
So,
metal spatula.
Yeah.
but I didn't hit them for no reason. I hit them because they did something, But Donna had her little,
Her moments too.
yeah. But your mother too.
You do something
She,
else, your mother.
but
Mom getting in fights with
She-
the police.
but she was also a good person,
Yeah, Mom was good.
But they all had their faults.
Yeah. Mom and Marty both had a temper.
Oh yes, yeah, they get that legally.
Question.
Okay.
So you had 3 kids,
Yes.
and each of your kids had 3 kids.
Yes.
So that makes 9 grandchildren total.
Yes.
And then you've got, 6 great grandchildren?
great.
Right.
Ah, that is quite the number.
We're going to let him take care of that.
I have a book, and I look in the book every month whose birthday is there, so I shouldn't forget. Because all these people, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a few more, too.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Joseph and Laura.
Austin,
Yeah.
but
Austin, Tyler.
I can't actually remember the rest of it.
I got
A
a,
whole lot of.
oh God,
Hold on,
it's
wait a minute.
confusing.
yeah, I got that shirt that has a fist and all your names on it.
Yeah.
And your hands, your fists are touching mine. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, really nice. Yeah.
So, you've been married all these years, and you've been parents, grandparents. What do you think? Like, did you enjoy it? Was it fun?
Yes and no. It
Yeah,
depends
yeah.
on the circumstances. You can't say it's all happy, but I enjoy seeing you and your sister. I enjoy seeing them, but the small ones, hello and goodbye. You know,
Yeah.
when you're older, your span is not,
We always know when a grandchild coming in, they're gonna go leave. They're not gonna stay.
you know. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
We've been blessed with all of yous.
We just hope you guys have a great life,
We're trying.
like we
Yeah.
have, like we have.
And
Man
it's
upstairs.
not all about money. You could be happy just being poor too.
Yeah.
Money does help.
Money does help.
Yes, and it's you need it, but it's not all what it's made to be because it
it's your
could bring
kids.
a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
Someday,
And I often look back, I never thought that I would even have this type of life.
But here you are.
Yeah. And to have all these, children and great, I never even seen that in my lifetime, thinking,
Yeah.
well, I never thought we have what we have today, a nice house, everything else.
Yeah.
Everybody's close,
Yeah.
But we're lucky. We're lucky
We've been lucky. The man upstairs has been good to us.
Yeah.
that we're even living till this age, with him 90, me 83. I never thought my parents died early.
Yeah. Well, we had a lot of good times together.
Yeah.
A lot of good times.
We had more good than bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say
I'm
that.
very lucky.
But when the bad was going,
Oh, it was bad.
oh, it was bad. And I
first-
said,
The first 8 years was tough.
yeah. It took me 8 years to train him.
That's why I call her the boss.
I guess my only other question is, if you had to give any advice to a young person today about relationships or just life in general, what do you think could be your most important piece of advice?
And it takes two to make a listen to each other.
Don't judge looks on a guy or a girl. It's what's from the heart. And learn to listen to each other and talk. Communicate. It's important to know feelings, because if you don't,
It's not gonna work.
it won't work.
I just turned my hearing aids off.
And I'm trying to use them.
What you say? No, we've been blessed. We really have.
Yeah.
We've got you and
But other than that, I think we had a good life. I really do.
off and on.
Yeah, I mean, we had our ups and downs, like he said, but you got to learn to shut your mouth, and there's a time and a place for everything.
Well, I think we're pretty much done here.
That's good.
Thank you very
It was
much
interesting.
for letting me do this.
Oh, thank you.
And this will be a nice catalog for the great-grandkids
Yes.
We
and
get
the
to
great-great-grandkids.
Meet a couple of your friends.
Oh, yeah, I met a couple of my friends. Garrett, you'll probably
Are
be
you
working with him a
graduating
lot
this
in the
year
future.
too? Next year?
Next year.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And you're gonna pursue what you're doing now, right? Yeah, good. I hope you make a lot of money. Yeah, and live good.
Well, you're young.
And
All
good
right.
health for you,
That's pretty much a wrap. Hi, I'm Brianna Halstead. I am the director and creator of 64 Years. I just wanted to say a couple of words while we're going over the credits here about why I made this film. Past 2-3 years, my papa has been having a lot of health problems that come with the territory of being 90 years old and having COPD and emphysema and a couple other health conditions. And during this project, while trying to get old family photos and any old videos that we have to look over to add to this film, I realized we don't really have a lot, or not a lot of moments of all of us together. And I wanted to make this film as a gift for my family to have something to look back on, because while editing this film, my mom We had a really deep conversation. The film made her cry, first of all. But when my Uncle Marty passed, my mom came home that night and tried to. She could have sworn she still had it. It was a voicemail of my Uncle Marty's voice, and it was not there. And that is something that bothers her a lot. So in the future, she'll be able to, and my other relatives will be able to come back here and get a little glimpse into my grandparents' lives and be able to hear their voices and see them again. But yeah, this was a really fun project to make, and it might not be the most traditional documentary or the most traditional short film, but it's mine. And I wanted it to feel like how it feels to sit down and have a conversation with my grandparents. So yeah. I hope you all enjoy.